So you have the Brukutu data set here, which has Brukutu gene betas. This gene betas is being sold in multiple shops in Ghana. And the number of bottles are 160, 200, 160, and on and on. The quantity demanded of the gene betas, which is killed, is affected by the price. So P here is price, take note. It's also affected by the complement price of gene. Now, first of all, you got to know some complement of gene. Gene betas is like a quotation. And the complements of gin are things that people drink along or they use in addition to when they are taking the aquatation. These are all called complements. Who can give me an example of such a complement? Who can give me an example of a complement of gin?
Lime. Kuli.
What else?
Whiskey.
You take gin and you take whiskey and addition. That's a complement.
So a complement, kuli, sir. Kuli or granite.
Granite, good. What else?
Coke.
Coke, good.
Chicken.
Sprite.
Chicken.
Good. What else?
Chicken.
As I work at 100 times. Yes, we know chicken. Fufu, good. So all of these complements are in this column here called C. Then the average income of the people is here. So 14.5 means that the person average income is 14,500 cedis. So those are the average income of them. Then whether that shop is located in an urban or in a rural area, whether the shop, the people's occupation. So this LOC represents location. OCC represents occupation. REL represents religion. In short, what we are saying is that this very shop, this demand, quantity demanded for gene betas is influenced by the location of the shop, whether it's urban or area. Which of them do you think they will consume more aquatation? Urban people or rural people? Which one?
Rural.
I agree with you, but the data might shock you. Then the occupation of the people, whether they are teachers, fishers, or traders. And the religion of the people. Which religion do you think they will consume more aquatation? Muslims, Buddhists, Christians?
Christians.
Evidence might also tell. So that is the nature of the data. Now, pay attention here. There are a series of questions you're going to address. But before we come to the series of questions, I want to just end the last lecture by showing you this. You will have two different assignments. Please take note of what I'm saying. Two different assignments for this module. One assignment to be 20 marks. Another assignment to be 20 marks, making it 40. Then you would also have two class tests. One of them you're about to do today. And one of them is 10 marks. And the other is also 10 marks. And then the final one, which is a 40 marks, is what I'm about to go through with you. This will be 40%. Instead of your examination, on the day of exam, you must have already submitted this paper. In fact, by the time you come to know the details of this, you can even start submitting the paper now. What do I mean? So I will give you 8 different journal papers. Your job is to criticize the paper's mathematical ambience. Okay? Criticize the paper's mathematical ambience. Consider the mathematics taken, the data, the gathering, the problems that were encountered, and all of that. I will implore you to start looking at this work before time goes. Indicate the problems in the paper, not the conceptual framework or the mathematical Joseph Ankama. I'm not allowing you to record because I have already started recording. So please stop. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Indicate the problems in the analysis, suggest other things, include references. All the published work that you look at also include all. Next. You will not get marks if you just summarize the paper, because that's not what we do. Don't summarize the paper, because I'll give you the papers so that you know. Don't choose your own paper, because I'll give you the paper. I want you to critique the quantitative ambience. Now, what are some of the things you are going to criticize? Some of the things you're going to criticize are some of the things we shall study here. We shall look at them here. For example, hypothesis testing, we shall look at it here. You will criticize it if the paper used it. Regression, multiple regression, linear regression, lasso regression, all kinds of regression. Okay. You will criticize the non-parametric structure, the graphical approach, the data analysis, the ANOVA. So many quantitative, you will just select about 2 or 3 and criticize that paper for me. The actual Word document will be given to you, but this is in your slide, so you want to look at it. And start now. Start now. In fact, by the time we finish the lecture, I will upload all the papers for you. You start reading the paper, start criticizing. You will submit this work on the day of your exam. So instead of practically sitting in the exam room, you will submit this thing. You can submit the thing today, tomorrow, but the last day will be the day of the exam. The time the exam ends is a deadline. If by that time is not there, your work will be marked. So this is going to be a 10 paper, 40 marks. Any question? Any question? Fantastic. So now we are ready to do our test for today. Don't copy it from anyone. Follow the guidance. If you have a person, I'm right here with, yeah. So let's look at the data set once again. The data set we are looking at, who's on the scholar? If you have a question, go ahead. The data set we are looking at is the Brukutu Ventures data set. All of you have the data set. I want you to open the data set. I want you to open the data set. Once you have opened the data set, I'm going to give you some questions because I want this thing to be very hands-on. But sometimes some people don't look at it hands-on. So you are going to, okay, so let me show you the first thing I'm going to do. And by the way, you will see this thing also in your page. Okay? And you will also see it in your chat here with me. You are going to import the necessary packages. This is called Brukutu Data set, which you are going to call it GIN. Okay? You are going to load the Excel or the CSV file, show the first 2 rows, and then you answer some questions. You're going to answer some questions. So I'm going to give you 5 different questions to answer. The first question, boom, I've loaded it in your page. And I'll also put it on the chat here. So you take that and you start addressing it using your RStudio and your Microsoft Word. So you should have your Microsoft Word with you right now. You should have your RStudio open. If you have a question, you can ask me. I am right here. So the question I'm putting it here, I've also put the first question in the page. So you start. It's going to take you an hour or so. And I've given you question number 1. There are 5 questions you're going to be doing. You have to do this on your own. Whenever you are done, you're going to take a picture of whatever you've done in the R Studio, send it to your Microsoft Word, and they are going to email it to you. And next week we'll meet physical, because I've seen, say, when it's not physical, people don't pay attention. If you have a question, ask me. Question 2, I've also put it there. I've also put in it here. And you have to address that question too for me as well. This is an hour event. You can ask me a question and I will explain it to you, but you have to be doing the work. Guy says you've done quite a number of graphs as well, which I appreciate so much. Well, it is 4 o'clock calculator. So you're asking questions when you don't understand. I'll put a question free in the chat. I've also put it in the Zoom here.
Prof, you said, sorry, Prof, you said it's for 1 hour, but you said when it's 4 o'clock, you will collect.
Oh, sorry. I mean, when it's 5 o'clock. Sorry.
Thank you, Prof. Grateful.
It's a work I know you have to sit down. Don't use ChatGPT. That one is the worst thing you do. I'll catch you. Use your mind. Use your mind. Don't tease your brain.
Prof, load.
Sorry? Prof has done what?
Yes. When you say import the necessary packages, it's the same as installing the necessary packages, right?
Correct. Yeah. You guys did violin plots, didn't you? Did you do violin plots?
We tried very hard.
Don't worry, I won't give you violin plots. When you say we try Christ, he's about to die. Did you do contingency tables?
No, please.
Okay. But I taught you, I mean, even that you did it again. You did descriptive statistics, isn't it?
Yes, please.
Yeah. You did scatter plot, didn't you?
No, Doc.
You did a 3-dimensional scatter plot.
Yeah, we did scatter plot, Doc.
You did a test of normality. You did normalities test using the Shapiro-Wilk test, right?
Yes, Doc.
Tuminka Sakra, I know.
Hello, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I had challenges with my connection. My Brukutu file has shop and year, but the one you've opened here, I only see the QPCM and the other variables. Is there something you... Hello?
Yeah, say that again.
Yes, I was saying that the file you are showing on the screen only has the variables, and I'm saying my network was giving me issues. When I open my file, I see the shop and year. Was there an instruction around that?
You see the shop.
Yes, and year.
And here, what is here?
Shop and year in the file I have. Shop and year. The number of shops and then the year.
Oh, really? Who gave you that? The one I just posted?
Sorry. So that means this file is different from the one we used. I think sorry, it's my mistake. Yeah.
Doc, please, the instruction is that we should upload, we should take pictures of what
When you're done with everything, whatever you coded, copy it and put it in Word. And whatever table you saw, you created, graph you created, take a picture. You know, snipping tool on your laptop. You know, snipping tool, right?
Oh, please, oh.
Yes. So you snip into to take a screenshot and then you give it to me one by one in the Word document.
Please, for the column and rows, are we just to write the number or we should show the code we use to get the numbers?
All the code you use to get the numbers plus the answer. Okay, so I've put all your 6 questions there on all the pages. At this stage, if you have a question, just let me know. Once again, may the good God be with you. Please take this seriously.
So, Prof.
Yeah.
Yes. When you say convert it to CSV, are we still going? Are we still going to use the process of copying and pasting it by loading it?
You don't need to convert it. If you're going to use copy, which is what I recommend you do, you don't need to use CSV thing. Just use copy to clipboard approach.
Okay.
Doug, please, I just joined. My machine restarted, so I just showed for the question 1. You said we should show the first 6 table. When we show it, are we supposed to copy it onto the Word document?
No, no, you are supposed to take a screenshot. So the command you used, you will take that command to the Word document, and then a screenshot of the result. You take a screenshot and then also take it to your Word document.
Okay. Thank you.
And Prof, please, if we are snipping the screen, should we snip the full window or just the small console box or just
Well, the part that shows the answer to every question you've answered.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those of you who are copying, stop copying. Oh. Stop copying. The people who are not asking me the questions are those copying. So stop copying. The Mitchell.